Going into this, I knew this knife was really thick, but I had no idea of just how thick it actually is. This is the Emerson A100. I was starting to reprofile it so both bevels matched because it was a chisel grind, but holy cow, the bevel size is going to be enormous, and for me to make it match, I'm going to lose a lot of steel. So to mitigate that loss and to make it cut better, decided I'm going to thin it out and I'm going to convex it. So to go about this, I'm going to lay the main bevel flat on the stone with a little pressure, not much, but just a little pressure, angled towards the edge. Well, sorry gang, I'm picking up with you guys quite a ways into this now. I've thinned it out, I've got it convexed. Now I'm just polishing. I know I told you I'd bring you along for most of this, but again, it's just labor intensive, you know? It's not very fun to record, and it's certainly not fun to watch. What I'm doing right now is all I did on my 120 grit Shapton Pro, my 320 grit Shapton Pro, my 1000 grit, and now my 5000 grit. Watch in slow motion, you'll see as my angle slowly starts to increase. Just about done here. Now I do have one side a little deeper than the other, and that's due to the way this thing was ground. It's just going to take way too much grinding for me to fix on stones. Honestly, if I ever want this fixed properly, I'll need to send it to a regrinder. There's just no way I can do it on stones. Not without wearing out my finger pads, and it'd probably take me, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. And I don't have, nor do I want to spend that kind of time fixing something like this. What I'm doing will be good enough. It will make my edge sharp as I want. It will make it stout and sturdy. So I'm getting the best of everything here. The only thing that may suffer is the finish, which, who cares? It's going to be a work knife I did thin it out quite a bit though. This thing was absurdly thick. So this is where I am currently. I'm not sure how well this will show up for you guys. What I'm going to do next is strop. I may break out some polish and polish the bevel. And once I'm done polishing it, I'll probably take it to some sandpaper and recondition the bevels so that they look kind of satiny. So to start my polish off, I'm just going to use white compound. I'm laying the bevel flat on the strop just like I would if I were sharpening it on the stone. Many of you guys have seen me do this before. I've got just a well-used, dirty piece of sandpaper here. All I'm going to do is lay the knife flat and pull backwards. Of course, once I'm done, I will bring you guys down so you can see this. Tip area is a little bit wonky. So this is the final product. Up here, I still got quite a bit of scratching still going. Still got a little bit going on right here. And then my tip, it's looking a little awkward up here. All in though. I think it turned out pretty damn good. The real question is, how does it cut? Way better than it did when I first got it. Still pretty fat. Needs some thinning. Even after everything I did, it's still pretty doggone wedgy. It could use some more thinning. I'm going to have to fix that tip. Next go around, I'm going to do this again. I'm going to spend a little more time thinning. And then I'll go back and I'll concentrate on convexing the apex again. Or convexing the edge. Make it all blend back in. I think the satin finish turned out really good. What do you guys think? Appreciate you watching. Any questions or comments, as always, leave them down below. You guys have a good one.